Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today is a very strange video and I don't think we've ever made anything like this before. So I don't know what I'm going to title this, but one of the most commonly asked questions, if not the most commonly asked question besides how many dolls do you have, is why do you hate Amaya Rae from Rainbow High? So I figured, you know what, it's been coming up a lot more recently. And I thought it was time that I kind of gave my key points as to why I do not like this doll. Now, before I go any further, a couple things to note. This is my opinion. They are pieces of plastic. There's no right or wrong answer. This is just my opinion, and these are my reasons why I have this opinion. This is not to be taken seriously. If this is your favorite character and you don't feel like you could watch something like this, totally click off and come back next time. I understand. And again, I don't get too worked up over this. I just really do not like this doll or character or any of her, separate releases or anything. And I have some issues with her. But again, I don't get too worked up over it. It's one of my very few super strong opinions I have in the doll community. And I will say that I am qualified to talk about these dolls because for the most part, I did own half of them. And then I realized that it was a mistake and I got rid of them. So this is just all in good fun, basically. I'm not going to be bashing the doll. I'm just going to be explaining why I simply do not like her as a doll or a character. And so I have a list of a couple key points here that we're going to discuss. And I'm only doing this because I get this question a lot because this is it's been a joke on our channel for a couple years now. My opinion on this doll has not changed since the first couple months of her being out and everything. So it's just I'm just answering a question that I get asked a lot instead of just me replying to every individual comment. So we're going to go through a couple key points and just address this. So again, it's just a piece of plastic. It's not a life or death matter. It's fine. So everybody just calm down. All right. So with that being said, the doll on the screen is our first introduction to Amaya Rae. Amaya Rae was not an original member of the Rainbow High squad. So you have here the original core 6 dolls: Violet, Sunny, Skylar, Ruby, Jade, and Poppy. The pink one all the way at the end is Bella. Bella was their honorary pink friend because the original Rainbow High Wave 1 consisted of those 6 dolls right there. Bella was their honorary friend, so she did not get to be in Series 1 release, So that's fine. Okay, cool. But Bella Parker was a character that was there from the very beginning, and she, to me, is the reason I collect Rainbow High doll-wise, because, if you don't know, my favorite color is pink, and I was like, well, I don't want those. There's no pink one. And then I found out there was a pink one, and, my whole life changed from there. So Bella is a character we saw from the very first episode. We kind of really connected with her and her friendships throughout the group. And she was really I personally love her fashion sense, and she was my favorite character for a while. That has since changed because, she's not really present anymore. Yes, she's back, but things have definitely shifted in their friend group. So now granted, yes, this is a children's TV show, but I have to explain this all, okay? So Bella, there will be spoilers in this for the TV show. So basically, Bella Parker did something that got her expelled from Rainbow High, okay? So instead of just leaving it at, okay, we can just have the 6 main girls, that's fine, that's our core line, and then just go on to Series 2, blah, 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 they decided we're going to replace her. She wasn't even there, I think she was there up until the last episode of Season 1 or something, and then in walks Amaya, who is this girl she has basically, so the Rainbow High thing is they all have an individual color. Okay, fine, cool, whatever. So you would think maybe they would replace her if they had to replace Bella. They would do it with another pink girl. No, they did something completely different and went ahead and gave us Amaya, who came in with basically a clean slate. Okay, she had a couple rainbow streaks in her hair, but she basically had this clean white slate color palettes. You could make her any color you wanted, basically, which is kind of what her first initial release was. So at the time, you had your 6 main girls and their initial releases with their 2 outfits, 2 shoes, slight accessory, hats and stuff like that. And then you had Amaya, who, got this release before Bella, who had been introduced to immediately from the start of the whole Rainbow High thing, who still didn't have a doll yet. So Amaya got this, fancy, release. Now, she only came with one outfit, but she came with a bunch of crap to dye her hair. I owned this doll. To be honest with you, I only bought her for her outfit, but I just ended up selling the whole thing just because, I could not. So she came with all this hair dye and stuff. It was the very first attempt at the color and create dolls that they have now. I think those ones are much better. And I'm not just saying that because this original one was Amaya. Obviously, they were kind of testing the waters and seeing what they would do with this. So Amaya, kind of random character that was just thrust upon us, got a doll before half the characters we even knew, in the first episode. Ainsley, it took us forever to get an Ainsley Slater doll, which, okay, yes, Avery Styles got the fashion closet and everything, but Avery was present from, episode 1. She was present from day 1, and her fashion closet came with pieces for everybody. So, again, this whole Amaya character thing made no sense. I don't know if they were oh, maybe we should just have one that has all the rainbow or whatever, because then Amaya goes through this super glamorous transformation and she becomes what I like to call the Abomination. Series 2 started hitting stores end of 2020, beginning of 21, which is when I started collecting these, okay? So Series 2 was just coming out on shelves when I started collecting them. And seeing two pinks, Bella and Stella, I was completely on board. So Amaya... Okay, so we have to remember, so she had this completely white color palette. You could do anything you want. And I remember specifically, she went into some, chamber or something and, became all colorful and stuff, blah, blah, blah. So then she got this outfit, which her first outfit is terrible. You cannot style any of the pieces. I have had conversations about a lot of Rainbow High dolls and pieces and styling with all of you, and this was one that constantly kept coming up because the skirt and the top on top of the t-shirt, it's just very difficult to, find things that went with it. I will say, though, the heels, super cute. Love those. So her face, her makeup is just not... I tried, okay? I bought her. I thought she was cool at the time because I was like, oh, okay, this one's a little bit different. She doesn't have a specific color palette. Well, I think that she needs one. So it's just, I think the way her face was done, her lips, her hair, it just all looks like a big mess in my personal opinion, okay? Now remember, if she's your favorite, it's gonna be okay, because I know, believe me, I know there are some people out there that absolutely despise my favorites, Natasha. I know there are people that absolutely hate Natasha Zima, and I'm like, that's cool, that's fine. If they want to make a video explaining why, that's fine. I literally don't care. So don't freak out. It's okay. This is just my opinion, okay? And you guys want to know, so I'm here to tell you. So Amaya also, when Bella was expelled in the show, Amaya kind of was thrust upon the group. Okay, fine, whatever. She also was in their little cheerleading squad thing. Cheerleader Bella would have been so cute, you guys. So Amaya, instead of getting a second outfit, they just gave her the cheerleading uniform, okay? But she's weird because she doesn't come with pom-poms, and her cheerleading uniform looks so much different than everybody else's. It doesn't, she doesn't make sense. It looks like she shouldn't even be there, which I'm not saying that she shouldn't, because you guys know, I don't like her. But I mean, it just really looks like they did not try to integrate her with the rest of the cast. So what? I don't know, she didn't come with pom-poms, so, what are you going to do? Of course you can make your own, but, if you're not that talented, myself, you can't... I had the whole cheer line, and I didn't put Amaya on display with them because it was just a weird thing. So that's her Series 2 release. And I feel she looks more her and Holly Devious look more like twins than Holly and Laurel Devious, even though, yeah, I know they're supposed to be fraternal, but, Amaya and Holly look like they could be more so identical twins than the actual twins themselves. Somewhere around this time, I can't remember exactly, but the 24-inch, life-size Amaya Rae doll was introduced, okay? So this outfit, absolutely gorgeous. I do like the outfit. And I feel she looks a little bit better than her Series 2 12-inch release, okay? Fine, cool. But my issue with this is... I did see her in stores. I never wanted to buy her because, yes, I collect American Girls, but, it was Amaya, okay? So I didn't, feel the need. So my thing is, if they were going to do this, why do it with not one of the core characters, okay? Because if they're going to make all these, different special editions, the hair play set or whatnot, why not do it with Ruby, Poppy, Sunny, Jade, Skylar, and Violet. And yes, I did just look at my winter break shelf to say them all in color order because sometimes I forget them. So why not? Like, come on, life-size Poppy, like big monarch butterflies, like hello. Or Sunny. Sunny is a fan favorite, okay? Sunny, I don't care that Sunny's getting a ton of releases right now. Like, I'm kind of like, dude, why? But also, she's absolutely adorable, and she made me like the color yellow, so I'm fine with that, okay? Like, life-size Ruby, oh, that would be freaking awesome. But, okay, fine. This Amaya existed, fine. There were rumors about a big Bella, and apparently she was canceled because the Amaya did not sell as well as I thought. Well, I'm thinking here, if you would have made a big pink, like preppy looking doll, like a big Bella Parker, you know what I mean? Like that would have sold like hotcakes completely. I would probably own like 2 of them, not gonna lie. So I'm thinking MGA might have made the wrong choice thinking they had like a gold mine in Amaya Rae, and they really don't because she doesn't like, to me, I just play my dolls in rainbow order, okay? And like she doesn't fit anywhere, even in with my like multicolored rainbow dolls, which I have since gotten rid of a lot. The only one I have that's kind of a multicolored girl is Vanessa Tempo, and I love her. So like she kind of just doesn't fit in the rainbow, like Amaya, at all. Yes, the completely white one does, but I just don't like her. So my thing with this big life-size one is I think they chose the wrong character to be this big of a doll, and I think a Big Bella would have sold a million times better. We had a little bit of an Amaya Rae reprieve, which was great, until Junior High Series 2. Now, I knew this was coming because obviously she's in Series 2. I do think they made the right decision. This is probably the best Amaya Rae doll. And this is coming from somebody who doesn't collect junior highs. I think they definitely made the right decision in going back in time and remembering that she had that clean color palette when she was introduced and she was transformed in that machine thing. And that's how she became the rainbow looking doll that is in present day Rainbow High. So I think choosing her black and white color scheme here, I think they did a very good job at that. She is definitely the best looking Amaya, like I said, and I will give them props for that. Now, my one weird issue with this is for Junior High Series 2, it had regular Rainbow High Series 2, okay? Junior High Series 3, it gave us, hold on, let me go grab a picture of it really quick. Junior High Series 3, we got the special edition Junior High girls. So Kaya, the Devious Twins, and Avery. Now, Crystal and Amaya were chosen to come back before Series 2 was even released. So you can't really say, oh, well, they were chosen to come back because they sold the most out of Series 2. Because if we look back at all the update videos that I have made or other creators have made and everything, it was decided that Crystal and Amaya would be getting re-releases for Junior High Series 3 before Series 2 was even a thing. Or, was even, like, actually in stores. It was a thing, but it just wasn't, like, in stores yet. Or early stages of it being in stores. So, okay, Crystal, I have no problem with, because that Crystal Bailey is adorable. And Crystal Bailey only has 2 dolls, okay? So, like, fine, valid. Why not pick another character from Series 2? I'm not saying Bella, maybe Stella or Karma, maybe even Riverbot. I don't know like how well he sold, but I'm saying like Stella and Karma don't have any more dolls except their original releases. When Amaya has her original release, her Series 2 release, her big doll release. So why not give us a different character? The most recent Amaya release is the one with the Project Runway or Project Rainbow, the fantastic fashion. I can't remember what the heck it's called, but you know the one. The fashion show line that I absolutely love, and I will be getting 6 out of the 7. I bet you can't guess who the 7th one is. I'm not getting her. I don't like her. I don't like her dress. I do prefer Amaya with white hair, but I just, it doesn't make any sense because, wasn't this story-based? Wasn't this after she went through her dramatic transformation? If not, and I'm misremembering, please forgive me on that front, but I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah, you could argue, okay, she dyed her hair back to white, but, dude, that would take forever. Realistically, I know this is supposed to be all fiction and stuff, but I don't like the outfit. I don't like the concept of it. I know I've had a lot of people in my DMs, you really should just see her in person and give her a chance, which I'm all for, and I did. I did give her a chance. I did own Amaya dolls, I promise you. And I did finally, what prompted me to make this video was a couple things. Obviously, like, I've been getting more questions about it recently. Yesterday, I actually saw this line in stores. I didn't buy any of them yet, just waiting a little bit longer. But I saw her in stores and I was so drawn to the rest of them. And I did go and I did pick her up and I did look at her and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I don't like it. I don't like either one. The second outfit is definitely better. And it's weird because, I usually prefer the gown. So I don't know, you guys. I wasn't feeling her. And this is like my type of line, okay? So I was willing to give her a chance. But I was also willing to not, because there should have been a Bella Parker in a ball gown for this line. And I'm still hoping that maybe one day they'll give it to us. I don't know if they will, though. The final nail in the coffin for this doll for me was, I think, a week and a half ago when the spring 2024 releases were kind of compiled. There is supposed to be this, I have a whole video on this, in my opinion, on that. The line with the pets and the slime and the glitter. It's supposed to be 6 dolls. As of right now, this has not been confirmed, but there has not been a listing found for Poppy at the time I'm filming this, so she might not be in this line. So it's supposed to be Ruby, Sunny, Jade, Violet, Skylar, and then Amaya. Those are not the 6 main characters we were introduced to, okay? And if it's going to be anybody being replaced, it shouldn't be Poppy. And if it's going to be anybody replacing any of those, it should be Bella. Characters we were introduced to from the beginning. Now, personally, for me, yes, I'm a pink girly, okay? I've always been a pink girly. Pink dolls sell. Why do you think Rainbow High has so many of them? Pink dolls sell. It's how it is. Now, I'm not saying all other colors are ugly. I'm just simply stating the facts. Pink dolls sell, okay? And back to the, Big Amaya, Big Bella thing, I really think Big Bella did not come to fruition because Big Amaya did not sell very well. I don't know. That's just my own personal opinion. So I don't know about this glitter pet slime line. We'll see. I will definitely keep you guys updated on that, and hopefully there will be a listing for Poppy. I don't know if I'm going to buy any of those, but I do go more in depth with my opinion on that in that video. So it's just a couple videos back if you missed it. I have 2 more points before I wrap this up. So basically, I have no problem with there being an overabundance of a certain doll. Like, if it's one of the main dolls, okay? Like, there are, as I said earlier, there's quite a few Sunny Madison releases. Is she my favorite? No. But do I think her dolls get better and better each time? And do I understand it? Yes, I do. Because she is, no pun intended, honestly, she is just a ray of sunshine, okay? Like, she's just a very happy doll, and she's super cute, and her releases get better and better with each time. Amaya, I do not agree with that. So if they had one of the main characters, okay, one of the original 6, not even Bella, the original 6 getting multiple dolls all the time, that would be fine. And okay, so then you're probably thinking, well, Monster High is spitting out a crap ton of Draculaura's right now, and you love Draculaura, so you would never be saying this. Honestly, yes, I love all the Draculaura content, but again, she is one of the main dolls from that franchise, okay? If they were giving us a ton of Frankies or Claudines or, Laguna, I'd be fine with it, okay? It's fine. Even if, I don't like the G3 Claudine, I know there's a lot of Claudines out there, and, okay, I'm fine with that. If you love Claudine, it's cool. If you love Amaya, I'm totally cool with that. I'm just making this video because I get asked this question a lot, because I am vocal on my opinion on that doll. And you could say, other lines, Bratz, there's too many Chloes, or too many Yasmins, Winks, there's too many Blooms. Those are the main characters. So I don't really know why MGA is just so set on Amaya. They're not only throwing her out there in tons of dolls, they're also pushing her in the series. Now she's basically the only person to get a love interest. Yeah, there was that little love triangle with Ruby, Skylar, and what was his name, Colin or something? Yeah, okay. Tessa Park from the Royal 3 had a little thing going with one of the other boys. I can't remember who it was, but it was never super dressed. This Amaya and River thing is just, I don't think they're good for each other, because they just always have so many problems, and they just don't make any sense. So why did none of the other characters kind of get a love interest. Like, why? Like, I feel like Violet should get a man, because that'd be really freaking hilarious. But okay, so she's just kind of, Amaya is very like thrust upon us all the time, and it doesn't make any sense. Now, you could argue, and I don't have any evidence to back this up, that she does sell the best, but I don't know that, and I don't know like how we could find that out. If anybody knows how to find statistics on this, I was afraid I was going to butcher that word. If anyone knows how to find statistics on which doll sells the best, that would be great. Please message me, because I would love to know. I would love to see, because it would help me understand. So maybe she does sell the best. But again, I'm strongly choosing to believe that the reason we did not get our big pink girl is because the big rainbow girl did not do what they wanted her to do. With all of that being said, I need you all to please remember that this was just my opinion, and this is just kind of me. I'm just explaining my reasoning to you all, which is why I didn't want this to be super long, but I wanted to kind of explain to you the timeline of how this all happened, and just my opinion and how they've formed and changed over time. Now, again, if all of our opinions were the same, everything would be really boring. This whole collecting experience is so we can all have fun and share our opinions together. If we all loved the same doll, and if we all just like dressed them the same or did their hair the same, nobody would get cool inspirational ideas or try new techniques and things like that. So this is just all part of the fun of collecting and honestly living your life, okay? Because everybody is different. I know I'm probably going to come under fire for making this video, but it's seriously just me like voicing my opinion about certain dolls. Like I did make a top 10 worst rainbow high dolls in my opinion, okay? And yeah, she was number one. So like I'm a big girl. I can handle myself. But if you like have any like, if you agree with me on this, like, I just want to know, like, are there any other points that you feel I may have missed? Or if you disagree, we can all have a polite, mature, and rational conversation in the comments. Everything will be cool. Now, if you have any other questions, do not hesitate to ask, because I'm completely open to answering. I just made this video because I get this question like once a week, probably like twice a week at this point. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make a video about it. We're going to chat about it. So thank you all so much for hanging out today. If you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button to join the fam. I promise this is not the type of content I usually post. We're a lot more positive around here, I swear. So if you want to join the fam, hit that subscribe button and tap that really cool notification bell so you know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.